Alright, it is live. The admin writes have fun all. So that's a confirmation. So again, this is the second cup of the ESL TMM Cup Series. There will be 4 cups where you qualify for a grand final. Top 8, the best 8 players with the most points will qualify for that grand final. And here we go. First round is live. We have 34 players starting. Let's see if I can find Royal here in the pack. He's currently not doing too good. Not the best start. Instead we have Kronos driving for Team Happy in the lead right now. Pretty big lead as well. Do we have... besides him we have Nevermind at 2nd place, but he makes a mistake. Instead we have Beat, Leo at 3rd place. We also have Serbi for Acer, and Royal is catching up a lot here, but doesn't get as much speed. We're gonna have Kronos taking first in the first round, 38.05 ahead of Beat, and then Serbi at 3rd place. So as you can see, you get quite a lot of points here. Kronos gets 25 points, Beat 20, Serbi 16, and so on. Point limit is at 300, and the race, the cup will stop when the first player reaches that limit. So Royal didn't take first. That was pretty much standard in the first cup. We took almost all the 25 pointers. So here we go. Second round now. No wait, I think it's 4 rounds on each track if I'm not mistaken. So 3 more on this track, and then we will go to the next one. We see Mi4 from DFF in the lead right now. Kronos also up there. Kronos with a very nice turn, but not the best line, so he drops down. Leo takes over the lead instead, ahead of Mi4. Leo currently in the lead, and here's Royal. He is at 2nd place now. Here comes the last turn. You want to build up a lot of speed. Leo still at 1st. Beat comes back as well, and Beat will actually sneak by Leo and take first. Same time, but let's see here. Yeah, Beat was a couple of thousandths faster than Leo, milliseconds. So he takes first after a very strong finish and takes over the lead in the total, 45 points. Kronos 2nd with 30, Leo 3rd with 29. Then Royal at 4th place, 24. So yeah, pretty close rounds here. That's usually the case if you get to practice the tracks for so long, and the tracks will be used for such a long time as well. Third round now, and we see Zack for Penta currently in the lead. His teammate Mesco at 2nd place. Good run for Penta. Royal is also up there. Let's switch to someone else. Here's Banane also in the top, but it is Royal in the lead, just ahead of Mesco. The last turn will decide it. John also up there. Who's gonna take it? This is super close. Royal still in the lead. Fighter comes in the end, but it's not gonna be enough, and we have a top 3 Acer round. Royal takes first, 38.26, John 0.27, and also Serbi 0.27, also Fighter 0.27. So we have 4 players within 100 in that round. Crazy close. But 25 points goes to Royal, and he takes over the lead, 49 points. Beats goes down to 2nd, 46. Leo 3rd, 37. And this should be the last round now of the first track, and then we'll go to the next one. Kronos first in the first checkpoint, but drops down a bit here. Milkshake makes a mistake at the bottom. Beat drops down as well. And we see Extreme in the top here, very close. Hard to say. Let's switch to XX Raiden, doing very well. But drops down in speed here. Here comes the last turn again. Who do we have here? Royal once again looks to take first, and he will do so. 38.22 by Royal. Takes his first place in a row. Saffron 2nd, and Bex for THE takes 3rd. Same time as Extreme. About 2 milliseconds faster actually. So that's the end of the first round, and in the lead we have Acer Royal, 74 points. He started a bit rocky, but then was driving really good there in a couple of rounds in a row. So he got a big lead. Beat at 2nd, 47, Banana at 3rd, 40, Serbi at 4th, Saffron at 5th, Leo at 6th, Kronos at 7th, and Extreme at 8th. So those are the 8 players that will get points currently in this cup. So top 8 gather points. First place gets 100, second place gets 60, third place gets 40, fourth place get 25, and then 5th to 8th place will get 10 points. So again, one warm-up here before we start. And the second map is TMM Hybrid by Anacondas. This was used in the Solo Cup in 2012. The Dominion record is by Kronos, 37.65. And he's 800s ahead of second place, and that's a very good time. And in the first cup, Royal took almost every first place in this track, and he's looking to take first in this warm-up as well. But the warm-up is now over and we will go live. Currently Royal in the lead, 74 points, Speed second, Banana at third. And here we go. Nope, never mind. Still in the warm-up, Ivan started late, but here we go, now we should be live. This track is a bit harder. I'd say this is the hardest one out of the 4 tracks, which is not saying much as the tracks are in general pretty easy. And someone started late in that round, not sure who it was, but we are live. XX Rider is the player we're currently following. We see Mesco in the lead, Saffron crashes hard. And here's a difficult turn. Saffron will do it best, takes over the lead. XX Rider doing pretty well as Nevermind. Leo also in the top. Let's see here. Royal has dropped down a bit, so he's not gonna win this round. Let's go. Dang it. Let's go back to XX Rider. Saffron currently in the lead, ahead of Leo. Sack at third place. And here's the ending. No one makes a mistake, and Saffron will take first. 37.86. Leo 37.89, and also Kronos under 38 seconds, 0.99. So that's gonna make Royal still be at first, 75 points, but Saffron goes up to second, 64 points, and then Leo at third, 58 points. So Royal still in the lead, so very similar still to the first cup, but around this point Royal started to win a lot of rounds in the first cup, so let's see if that will happen again. Let's follow someone else here in the top. Leo takes a wide line, will build up a lot of speed, and who do we have in the lead? Royal, and at the same time Leo crashes, and that's not good. So Royal not in the lead anymore. Saffron has taken over, but very close here. Royal with a wider line will get more speed. Just 2 turns left here. Very important to get a good alignment here. And here comes the ending. Saffron will take first again. Very nice play by him. 37.90. Royal 0.96, and Kronos again 0.99, his second in a row. So I believe Royal is still in the lead, yes, 95, but Saffron getting very close there, 89 points after winning 2 rounds in a row. And then Kronos now at third place after Leo crashed in that round, only got 1 point I believe. So we start the third round. And here is Royal. Serbi with a strange line there. We see in the lead Kronos with a lot of speed. Leo avoids the crash this time. Sack is also up there. And of course also Royal. Where's Saffron? Let's switch to him. He's not doing too good right now. It's not gonna take first. Instead we have Kronos in the lead ahead of Leo. Also Royal and Nevermind up there. Beat at the 6th place I believe. And who's gonna take it? Kronos takes first with another time under 38 seconds. Very close round though. Sack 0.93 and Leo 0.95. Those are the players under 38 seconds. And Kronos will still be at third place, 89 points. Saffron still at second, 97, and Royal still at first with 108 points. Point limit is 300. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that this match will be a bit longer, perhaps, since Royal is not dominating as much as he did in the first cup. Let's follow Sack here. Did pretty well in the previous round. And he's doing good here as well. We also see Serbi for Acer at the top. The Serbi who got second in the first cup, and right now he's only at 7th place. So maybe this can be a good starting point for Serbi. And he takes over the lead as well. Good turn from Serbi. Can he keep it to the finish line? Extreme is trailing him. Sack comes back. Sack with a nice ending. And Serbi makes a mistake. Unfortunate mistake from Serbi. He was looking to take at least 3rd place with that. So that's going to cost him a lot. Instead, Sack takes first, 25 points. Extreme takes second, only 100 behind Sack. And then Leo takes 3rd place. So that's the end of the second map. And so the score now is Royal still at first, 109 points. Saffron second, 105. Very nice map from him. Sack at 3rd, Cronus at 4th, Leo at 5th, Beat at 6th, Extreme at 7th, and Serbi at 8th place. Serbi could have been at least at 6th place had he not crashed there. Very small margins that makes a difference here, so we'll see if Serbi can play better in the other tracks. This is the 3rd track, Nevermind the Whiskey by Kurdo and Nevermind, so this is a duo track. And the Dedemania record here is 40.67 by Dignitas Leo. So we'll see if he will do well on this. And as always, one warm-up before we start. And this track is a pretty straightforward track, pretty similar turns here, and you keep pretty much the same amount of speed throughout the whole track as well. The ending can be a bit tricky, sometimes you go a bit too wide, and you want to enter the finish line as much to the left as possible. But that's the warm-up, and we will start shortly. As we see Kronos lying on his back. He's currently at 4th place, Royal in the lead. Here we go. 3rd track. And let's follow Serbi to see if he can take revenge from the previous round. Gets a pretty good start here. We also see XX Rider in the lead. And who do we else have? We have Royal, we have Mesco, we have Sack. So many players here in the top. Mesco currently in the lead, as we see Serbi dropping down a bit in the field. Mesco currently in the lead. Let's switch to Royal. He's doing pretty well at 2nd place. Tough battle with him and Kronos and also Mesco. Mesco with a lot of speed there. 1 turn left. Let's see who's gonna take it the best. Royal goes for a wider line here, and it's a bit too wide. Mesco will take first. 40.87. Kronos 0.90 and Royal 0.92. Good times by top 3. I'd say times under 41 seconds is pretty good consistently on this track. So Royal extends his lead here a bit, 125 points. Kronos goes up to 2nd place, 113. And then Sack, 111 at 3rd place. And XX Rider with an early mistake, also Mero from THE. Here's Milkshake in the middle of the pack. See if he can advance a bit in the field, get a better second half of the track. We do see Serbi again in the lead here, and this time doing a bit better. See if he can keep it to the finish line. Let's switch to Fighter, who is at 2nd place and actually will take over the lead here. Also John is up there. John with a very nice turn and takes over the lead. And here comes the last turn. Fighter will attack, but it's not enough. John will take first after a nice finish. 0.86, Fighter 0.90, Serbi 0.91, Beat 0.94, and Nevermind 0.97. So 5 players under 41 seconds in that round. Good race. And where was Royal? Let's see here. Royal only at 15th place. So wow, Kronos very close to him now. Only 4 points behind. And Zack also getting close, 118. Leo also pretty well as Saffron. So we have 5 players over 100 points as we start the next round. Following Fighter from THE, did well in the previous round. And he's doing good here again in the next round. But that's a poor turn. He will drop down out of the race. Instead we have Zack, I believe. Zack in the top, but a couple of players still ahead of him. Never mind. And Zack will actually crash, and a lot of players will pass him. One mistake is all it takes to lose several points here. So Zack, looking to take at least second there, will only take 10th place instead, which is not too good. He only gets 6 points with that, but Royal with that second place still in the lead, 146 points. Leo takes first and goes up to second place, 137. And then Kronos at third place now, 131. So this is a much closer race than in the first cup. And again, playing to point limit 300, and the first player who goes over that point limit will take first, obviously, and that's also when the race ends. So we're about halfway through this match. And in the next round we see a lot of Dignitas players here, Leo and Extreme in the top, together with Beat and Nevermind. Serbi once again also in the top here, but seems to struggle a bit with his last couple of turns. And again he falls out of it. Instead we have Extreme for Dignitas currently in the lead. And Royal at second place. Serbi comes back strongly here. Royal in the lead now. Who's gonna take it? Very close. And Royal will actually take it with a nice finish. 0.89, 100s ahead of Extreme. Extreme went a bit too wide here in the last turn. And slightly longer path for him allowed Royal to pass him. The Nevermind, same time as Extreme. Actually exactly the same time as Extreme, but Extreme is allowed the second place there. Alright, so that's the end of the third track, and Royal will extend his lead here after 2 nice rounds in a row. 171 points, Leo at second, 138, Zack at third, 137, then Kronos at fourth, Saffron at fifth, Beat at sixth, Extreme at seventh, and Serbi at eighth. And here is the last track now. And once this track is over, we will go back to the first one. This one is called Cali by Wally and Kappa, so another duo track. And the Dedimania record is by Fighter, 39.88. Fighter currently at 13th place. He's been doing good in a couple of rounds, but not consistently enough, so that's why he's at 13th place right now, 60 points. As we do another warm-up here. Let's see if I remember this track. I did play these tracks a bit just to learn them, know what I'm talking about a bit. Alright, this track, yeah. This ending can be a bit scary. Sometimes you see players going a bit too wide, and as a result they hit the wall just before the finish line. And you can see some spectacular flips because of that. Or you can see what Zack is doing, which is drowning in the pool. Alright, good luck, have fun, says the players. And again, Royal in the lead. He won the first cup and looking to take another victory here and get another 100 points in the total rankings. Leo at second, Zack at third, Kronos at fourth, Saffron at fifth, Beat at sixth, Extreme at seventh, and Serbi at eighth. Those are the 8 players that are currently getting points out of this cup. And here we go, we are live. Following Zack for Penta right now. Doing pretty well here, takes over the lead. Here's Banane. Banane was really good on this track in the first cup, so I'm not too surprised that he's doing good here as well. He did crash a lot in the ending though, so let's see if he can avoid it. Currently at third place, Zack still in the lead ahead of Serbi. Royal, Banane makes a mistake, also Serbi hits that Ramstein there and he is punished for it. Instead we have Zack in the lead, Fighter at second place, Royal at third. And here comes the last turn, who's gonna do it the best? Royal with a pretty good line, might be able to pass Zack. No, he won't. Same time, 1 millisecond behind Zack is Royal. But Fighter will take first. 40.13. Sack and Royal both 0.16. So Fighter with that first place will go up to 11th place now. Royal still in the lead, 187 points. Sack second, 157. And then Kronos and Leo both with 144 points at third place. So we go live with the second round. And yeah, the part where both Banana and Serbi crash is really important that you hit it correctly and don't hit the borders. And here it comes again. Let's see if the players can do it good. Yes, Milkshake will avoid that first border. That's what you want to do. And we see a huge mistake from someone. I didn't see who it was, only that it was a German car. We are approaching the ending here, and I see Mi4 in the lead ahead of Beat. But who's gonna take it? Mi4 will take it, 100 ahead of Beat. And then Bort at third place. So we see some new players here in the top. Royal takes 6th place and Leo at 7th. Royal remains in the lead, 197 points, about to break 200 points here. Sack still at 2nd, and Leo will break free from Kronos and is now the sole 3rd place. And we start the next round, the 3rd round I believe. And let's follow someone else here. Let's follow Leo. As we see, he has dropped down in the field a bit. Where's Kronos? Let's see if Kronos can overtake him in the point. No, it's actually behind Leo even. Who's in the lead? We see Ivan in the lead from Orcs. I can't find him, but let's see. Let's just follow Royal. We know that Royal is always in the top here. And Ivan has fallen down. Instead we have Serbi for Acer about to take his first place. And he will do so, 0.22. Sack with a good turn in the end will overtake Royal. And what happened with Ivan? Ivan didn't even finish the round, so he must have crashed hard in the end. As I said, it can be a bit scary there. So yeah, Ivan with no points at all was leading that race for a while. So Serbi will go up to 6th place now, 123 points. Royal will pass 200 points, 213. Again, point limit is at 300, so Royal is getting closer and closer here to finishing off the match, but it's still not guaranteed that he will take first. In the first cup about this time, Royal was in the lead with I'd say more than 100 points, so definitely closer here. And we see Ivan is net lost, so oh man, did he actually disconnect in that round? That would have been really unfortunate, or he maybe rage quitted, I'm not sure. But we are live with the final round of this track. And will Royal be able to extend his lead further here? Mesco currently in the lead. Default doing pretty well as well. And Serbi looking to climb the ladder even more. And Royal doing well as well. As usual, he is in the lead right now. XX Rider also doing well. XX Rider will take over the lead. Royal with a crash. Don't see that too often. Who's gonna take first instead? It's gonna be XX Rider, 40.12, 200s ahead of Kronos and 300s ahead of Sack. So Sack with that 3rd place will get closer to Royal, who only gets 1 point in this round. But Royal still in the lead and still only the only player over 200 points, 214. Sack at 2nd, 198. Kronos still at 3rd, 166. Then we have Leo at 4th, Beat at 5th, Serbi at 6th, John has gone up to 7th place, and Saffron at 8th. Those are the 8 players that will get points in this cup. Extreme, the one that's closest, at 9th place. Extreme, who did pretty well in the first cup, he took 3rd place. So he can't be too happy with this current 9th place here. Alright, so another warm-up here. We are back to... No, wait. No, we have played this track, yeah. Hayes by Thompson. This was the first track, and Royal has a determining record here, 37.98. He didn't do too well on it though when we first played it. So we'll see if he can do better now, if he's more warmed up, perhaps. And we're gonna have at least 2 more tracks played here. Royal cannot feel safe only 16 points ahead of Zach here, so that's really nothing. In this next round, Zach can overtake the lead if he does well and Royal does poorly. So we'll just have to see. And of course, it's also possible for Kronos and Leo to make a comeback here and take first. And perhaps even beat, but then it's pretty far down to Serbi with 137 points, 34 points. Alright, so we are going live once again here. Royal in lead, Zach at second, Kronos at third. That's the current top 3. Here we go. Following Swift, playing for Vintage. As he is in the middle of the pack here in the first couple of turns. And who do I have in the lead? We have Serbi, also beat. Mi4 doing good here. Mi4 at 16th place, wants to of course get more points and does a poor turn here. Someone made a huge mistake. Who do we have in lead? We have Kronos, we have Beat. We have Royal of course in the top. Can Royal make a comeback here? He tries to build up a lot of speed, but Beat still in first. Royal can take second, and he will do so. Beat takes first, 0.10. Royal second, 0.18. Kronos third, 0.20. Same as Weep. But Kronos 6 milliseconds faster than Weep. So yeah, Royal with that second place will extend his lead. Zach, only 15th place for Zach. So not good, of course. Only got 1 point out of that round. So that was very good for Royal. Let's see if he can keep it up. As we follow Milkshake playing for BSP. Also in the middle of the pack here. I should probably have the names on so I see who's making the mistakes. Saffron currently in the lead. XX Rider might overtake him. Also we have Extreme, who's at 9th place. Wants to get more points, of course. Let's follow Kronos here. He's doing good. John at first though. Royal at third. This last turn is very important that you get a lot of speed, and Kronos fails at it. Instead we're gonna have John taking first. Royal almost came back, and we have another top 3 ace around. Second one for the match here. So John takes first, Royal takes second, 1 millisecond behind John, and then Serbi at third. So John actually passing Serbi now at 6th place, Serbi at 7th. Royal though, 254 points. He is getting close to ending this match. I guess he can, it's 2 more rounds left, so I guess he can close this out if he gets first in both of them. But that's not very likely, although he is doing good here in the round. He's currently at 3rd place, Saffron in the lead, ahead of Beat. Oh, we see a mistake from Mesco, I believe. Beat with a no drift, that's very important. Saffron with a way wide line here, and Leo in the lead right now. Let's follow him. See if he can stay in front. Last turn. Nevermind comes back. Royal with a lot of speed. Royal is gonna take first. Royal is doing this ending really well every single time. And that's really where he's winning the rounds currently. 38.20 by Royal. 0.25 by Zach. 0.26 by Leo. That's the top 3. And Royal 279 points. If he gets first in this next round, the match is gonna be over. So this could potentially be the last round of the match. Let's follow Royal. Let's see if he's gonna win his 2nd cup in a row. He will go up to 200 points in a row in that case. So he's gonna be almost guaranteed a spot in the grand final. I think he is actually, so. But here's the next round, and he's not doing too good, but keep in mind his finishes are really strong. Kronos in the lead instead. Zach at 2nd. Zach also 2nd in the total. And it doesn't look like Royal will take first here. He goes a bit too wide here as well. So we're gonna see another track, I believe. This is the last round of this track. He's gonna take first. Beat, same as Kronos, 0.20, but 1 millisecond ahead. And Leo at 3rd. So Royal only getting 9 points in this round. We'll go up to 288 points. Zach 2nd, 241. Kronos 3rd place, 228. Then we have Beat at 4th, Leo at 5th, John at 6th, Saffron at 7th, and Serbi at 8th. Those are the 8 players that are getting points. First place gets 100 points, second place gets 60, third place gets 40, fourth place gets 25, and then 5th to 8th place will get 10 points. And there are 4 qualification cups that are played, and then the top 8 out of those 4 cups will qualify for a grand final. Alright, so the next track is Hybrid by Anacondas. The Didymania record is 37.65 by Kronos. And yeah, I mean, Royal has pretty much won this. I don't see him... he basically has to get only 1 point here for a couple of rounds, and Zack needs to get a lot of points. I mean, it's still possible for Zack to pass Royal, but the way Royal has been playing here, especially on this track, I don't really see that happening. So very likely that this will be over in the following round. Royal taking 3rd here in this warm-up. Of course, Kronos can still pass Zack here for 2nd place. And then Beat and Leo are pretty close to each other as well. And John, Saffron and Serby also pretty close. So we can have some positions being changed with even 1 round. So we'll just have to see if this is gonna be the last round of the match. Royal only needs 12 points to close it out. The start on this track can be a bit tricky, especially this upcoming turn here. And we see Fighter doing it extremely well, takes a solid lead here. Royal not doing too good, but still pretty well. He's at around 5th place or so. Fighter goes a bit too wide, but still stays in front. Royal with a lot of speed here. He's advancing in the field and he's currently at 2nd place. And Fighter needs to release his gas to not crash. And who's gonna take his Zack and Leo also in the top. Saffron as well. This is very close, but Royal finishes 3rd place, and that means that the match is over. Royal will take another 100 points and is now up to 200 points in the total. Very impressive. Not as impressive in the first cup as in the first cup, where he was completely dominating, but still did really well here and took 1st. And Zack is gonna take 2nd, Kronos gonna take 3rd, Leo is gonna take 4th, Beat will take 5th, Saffron will take 6th, John will take 7th, and Serby will take 8th place. So yeah, the players are playing right now, but it is over. I don't know if the admin has taken a screenshot here, but I'll take a screenshot just in case. Alright. Alright, so yeah, that is the cup. Thanks everyone for watching. Next cup will be next Sunday, same time as always. And yeah, just stay tuned on my Facebook page, where I announce the next events that I will be hosting or casting. So yeah, but that's it. So thanks again for watching, and see you next time.